I lost a child because of my mother-in-law, and now I have to help her. I'm renting an apartment now, and apparently I'm preparing for a divorce, because I don't want to put up with my mother-in-law anymore, who has done so much bad for me over the years of family life. My husband, as if wound up at first, repeated that my mother just had a complicated character because of a difficult fate and I should somehow understand this. And now he's got a new record. He says she's a sick person, so I just have to put up with it and endure. And I don't want to endure. This woman has not done anything good for me in 6 years of marriage. I lost a child because of her at the time, so I have no desire to continue to tolerate such an attitude. My mother-in-law was married a long time ago, but her husband quickly ran away from her, which does not surprise me personally. I have never seen such a disgusting character in my life. The mother-in-law had to raise her son alone, which she constantly reminds everyone, considering herself some kind of heroine. They say, no personal life. Everything is just for the beloved son, and there was no personal life. Because the character is quarrelsome, she can bring anyone to a kondrushka. No one just wanted to mess with her. Although once the mother-in-law was not bad looking. She didn't take me for a person for a minute. In my presence, she spoke as if I wasn't here. She never called me by name. Only, of course, I was bad at everything. I cooked, cleaned, looked wrong. All my attempts to please her somehow failed, because it's just beyond human capabilities. When I got pregnant, she began to harass me even more, bringing me to hysterics every time. I had a very strong emotional background, which my mother-in-law used. She constantly said that I would give birth to a freak and she would immediately take me to the examination, and then she would throw me out of the apartment naked with my child. I had nowhere to go and no one to turn to for help. I have no parents, no housing either. I asked my husband to forbid his mother to come to us, but he constantly said that he could not do this, because this is his mother. She has no one but her son. Why didn't I leave then? But I was stupid, so I didn't leave, and then I had a miscarriage. The mother-in-law was perhaps not glowing with pleasure, hissing that this was supposed to happen, because the child was clearly sick. I was recovering for a long time after that, and even then there were thoughts of divorce. Although I loved my husband, I understood that it couldn't go on like this. While I was deciding and thinking how to live on, my mother-in-law had a stroke. I really hoped she wouldn't pull through. I don't like such thoughts, but what to hide if I really wanted it with all my heart. She was in the hospital for a long time, and then she was discharged, but she could no longer live alone. She was almost paralyzed. The legs do not hold, the right hand does not move, the left somehow works. My husband brought my mother to us and said that I should show compassion and take care of his mother. Feed, wash, give medicines. You get pennies at work, I will provide. We'll rent the apartment to our mother, and you take care of her. No, I don't want to take it from the outside. You never know what kind of person will be there. I didn't quit. I took a vacation for 2 weeks, but after a week I realized that it was time to leave. I can't stand it anymore. My mother-in-law bullied me even in her position. She did not want to lie in diapers. She cried to her son that she was uncomfortable. She didn't say in time that she needed a dog. She was so amused that I had to clean up after her, wash her. When she was being fed, she just took it and spat, stating that he won't eat it all. And in general, she will complain to her son that I am mocking her. In the evening I told my husband that I would not even approach his mother anymore. I outlined the situation, but I heard again, "Mom is sick, it's hard for her, be patient." That evening I packed up and went to a friend who helped me rent an apartment. My husband is offended at me, because I left him with a sick mother in my arms. And I think I need to get a divorce. I don't want and I won't tolerate my mother-in-law and her bullying anymore. If my husband does not want to notice all this and does not want to protect me from it, then this is not love.